What's happening, guys? Welcome to another video. So we're gonna be checking out the beginning of Death Stranding on Geforce Now. I've been playing this game since yesterday. I grabbed it up to do some testing on the RTX 2060. I really like seeing what DLSS 2.0 does for games. It's completely changed what my RTX 2060 can do. Being able to run that game at over 100 FPS, still look really nice, sharp, beautiful game on an RTX 2060 has been amazing. And this game actually has been pulling me in just a little bit as well. So even when I'm not testing it out on Shadow or Geforce Now or on one of my local PCs, I find myself wanting to go back to play it, which is hilarious because I'm one of the people that made fun of it for looking like a walking simulator. But there's just something intriguing about playing the game, and I can see why there were so many mixed reviews on it. But I want to spend some time. Let's play a little bit of Death Stranding. Now, I have quite a few hours in it, but I'm not going to load up my main save. I'm just going to load up a new game so we can just check out the beginning of the game. We will have our network, our analytics up, so you can see how the game's running. And we'll just check it out. But definitely for some reason, becoming a fan of Death Stranding. So real quick, you know how I do it. I like to show you what we're doing here. I always am on custom, 1080p, 60 FPS for my stream. Now, I game right now on two different curved 27-inch 1440p monitors. The newer one here that I just got is a newer Gigabyte that I'm going to do a little bit of a review for the channel here on for the community here, but we'll get into that in a week or two, but I want to spend some time with it. So, but with that said, no matter what I do, when you're playing 1080p on a 1440p monitor, if you're not aware, most PC monitors aren't like your TVs, like my 4K TV over here. They don't upscale. So a lot of times a 1080p image will not look very good. But with Geforce Now, surprisingly, it does tend to look pretty good. Now, unfortunately, this is one of those games where you can't activate filters, and you probably know already the filter I like, the only filter I really like is the sharpen filter. I think it's a really powerful filter in Nvidia's their filter list that they have there. So, but you can't use that in this game, and it's really not needed. It's going to look really nice. This is what we've got here. Max bitrate is on auto. You can make a custom if you want to. 1080p 60. We'll leave VSync alone. I'm not going to have it adjust for poor network conditions because I've never had to worry about that being an issue for me. And like I said, we will have our network stats up. So with that said, let's jump over, and we're going to launch Death Stranding. And I'll just do this with you in real time as we go in so that you can just see how long. If you're not already aware, it can take Geforce Now a good amount of time to launch games. They are working on it. They have shaved about a whole 2 or 3 seconds off of it in the past couple of updates. But it's definitely something they're working on. It's almost my only real complaint for Geforce Now. I know there's a lot of you out there that have had such bad experience with Geforce Now. Completely understandable. That's the problem with cloud gaming services right now. They're nowhere close to going mainstream. I'm making a video on this soon as well, where we're going to look at all the cloud gaming services. I'm really going to talk more deeply about why even in 2020, cloud gaming is still such a niche thing. It's still so far from being mainstream. I love it. I think it's awesome, but that's because I just love technology, and I love to test out tech. I love to see what it can do. But you run into problems. Even with Shadow PC, which I love, you can just run into a lot of problems. But cloud gaming definitely has its future. It's just not there yet, but it sure is fun to mess around with. I want to show you the graphic settings that Nvidia is going to have here for Geforce Now. So of course we're going to be full screen. We're 1080p. That's the max frame rate that they'll do. VSync is on. That's not really going to make any difference for me here, especially with the frame rate already being capped as it is. Graphics quality custom. That is only because the motion blur is turned off, I believe. Everything is actually on very high. DLSS, now you don't need this in this game because their RTX 2080, whatever they're using in here, is more than capable of 1080p 60 FPS maxed out settings. So DLSS is just pointless for you on Geforce Now with this game. There's AMDs, so, and then double check my motion blur is off. So there we go. There's our settings that we're running for Geforce Now. And like I said, I've already got about 3 hours or so in this. I'm not gonna pretend to be surprised here in the beginning of this game or anything like that. But I'll probably definitely still have a reaction. When I first started playing this game, I went from only doing it because I really wanted to test it and get some videos out to I didn't really want to quit playing it, which is just hilarious to me. It's almost like the story-driven game I needed and didn't know that I needed. And the fact that it's on Geforce Now and Shadow and on my local PC, and I can play it on my TV through my Nvidia Shield and experience it in so many different ways, I think is just making it that much better. I don't have to be stuck in one place. I was even able to play it on my iPhone through Shadow as well. No problems there. I should probably make a video for you guys on that.
Once there was an explosion. A bang which set a planet spinning in that space.
So I did a little bit of editing in the beginning of the video to get us this far. I just cut out some loading, but I'm not going to edit anything out. Most likely going through here. We'll just experience a little bit of this intro gameplay together, and you can check it out now. I have no idea if this song is a copyright or not, so there is a chance that this video will not be monetized, but that's absolutely okay. It's more important to me that I make this video for you guys and let you experience it here with me and see it on Geforce Now. Beautiful game though, absolutely beautiful. Whether I'm running it here on my 1440p monitor on Geforce Now or running it locally on my RTX 2060, which is, wow, one of the best ways to play. It's so smooth and so well optimized. But even on Geforce Now, it's been looking really good. I've played out of my 3 hours, I've played probably 2 hours on my local build and another hour on cloud gaming between Shadow and Geforce Now. But what a gorgeous game. I have no idea, other than videos I've seen, of how it really looked and felt on PS4. I did not play it on PS4, but on PC, it's an absolutely fabulous experience. Even this, I can see the it's very smooth 60 FPS. Actually, let's bring up our let's go and bring up our network stats. There you go. So all maxed out. We're gonna just stay tacked out at 61 FPS. 1440p for my monitor, but they're giving me 1080p and decent on our latency up there. Everything's looking nice. I'll leave that up for the remainder. We may as well see what the game's doing. Make sure we don't have any issues. And we'll see what Daryl or Norman Reedus is up to here. I already know, but you might not, or maybe you just want to come check it out on Geforce. Oh, this is so cool too. I thought this was like an acid rain, and then it's not. I mean, you find out that it's like a time forwarding rain. Really cool idea. Now I saw some other tests, some other videos where people had some problems with this part of the intro cutscene. Yeah, and here it is where it will stutter or the sound will go funny. So let's check this out and see if we have sound and stuttering issues in the video, or just sound, or just video. We're definitely getting the stutters in this part, which I've seen in just numerous videos. So it's not a network thing. If you're having this problem, it's not you. Everyone seems to be having this problem right here. That's the only time I've seen it pop up in all the time I've had. And we'll probably do it again here in a little bit. Now this didn't happen on my RTX 2060, by the way. This pretty much was very smooth. Get it? First time I watched this, it was intense. I also thought he hit her the first time I saw this, but she blinks out and disappears there. Absolutely, absolutely gorgeous though.
No, 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 no! Great.
Alright, and as you can see, we've got no changes to our FPS, and I wouldn't expect it. I mean, this game's going to run no problem with that 60. Let's go pick up this little guy. Now, did you see how we went right from that cutscene into gameplay? And that happens throughout this game. We'll play enough to try to get to the next part where that happens as well. But, man, it is one of the best as far as being in a cutscene for a game, having it look really nice, and then all of a sudden you're playing the game and the visuals just pretty much don't change. It just looks really nice, and there's no stutter, no load, no problem. Very, very good. I was impressed off the bat when I had started playing this yesterday. Our little scanner. Got some cargo. Maybe we'll go grab that after we do, there's some cargo up here too if I... There we go. We'll do this part first. This is cool, really cool cutscene right here. Sam. Good old Norman Reedus. How can you not like Norman Reedus? No, I will say playing this locally at 100 FPS is definitely the way to go at 1440p, but dang, even Geforce Now streaming this to me, it is nice. I mean, it looks good. I still thought that was acid rain up at this point too. I was like, what? Still thought he was getting burnt by the rain. I love that. Look at those hairs standing up. Even at 1080p on this monitor, I can see that. I literally held my breath at this part the first time I played this. There's another one. Shit's creepy. Even if you already saw it, it's creepy. Especially since it's late at night where I'm at right now. So, I got the lights turned up bright. Run, deer. It's not over yet. Hell no. That would be insane. I would literally shit my pants in that cave if that happened. I thought those were like tears of fear when I first started this up yesterday. They're not tears of fear. They're tears of allergies. I guess they're floating. It is so cool how they combine these two like afterlife worlds and our world, and there's just a lot going on. The first hour or so you put into this game, there's just a lot of really good story, to be honest. Look at that freaking detail. It just looks so good.
I think they're gone. What the hell? Didn't mean to grab you so hard.
You're too rough.
Tears. A chiral allergy.
So it's a chiral allergy.
Like me.
I've got the extinction factor.
They do a really good job of explaining to you what's going on. There are a couple areas where you're like, they just kind of come out and say it, and it feels not natural, but for the most part,
Hello too, then.
damn well done.
What are you doing here?
Trying to stay dry. Same as you. Time falls let up.
Now, I don't know how the rest of this game goes. If others have beat this game, played it on PS4 or whatever, I don't know if it changes, but the first 2-3 hours in this game, I've spent a lot of time in cutscenes and watching story, and I have not minded any of it. It's been good. The rest of the time's been walking and delivering and finding my way around, but the delivery man. That's why I don't want to edit a lot here either. Or normally for game testing, I would cut out all the cutscenes and just show you gameplay. But I don't know. I just feel like I'd rather you just experience this a little bit, and maybe it'll give you an idea if it's something maybe you'd be interested in trying, not just on GeForce Now, but on any system or device you may decide you want to play it on. These things you actually wind up needing to eat later to regain your blood count. You lose your blood count.
Must be tough out here on your own.
Blood count and stamina are two big parts of the game, as well as balance and things like that. A lot of mechanics, it's just not.
Save for a few honest folks.
It's not what you're used to, and I can definitely understand the amount of mixed reviews that there were on this game.
Not much left of me either. Got soaked from neck to toe.
I can't.
Yeah, look, we got a spotty connection, and I seriously doubt we really do.
I make deliveries. That's all.
This is Bridges Central Dispatch. Freelance contractor Sam Porter Bridges. Receivers standing by for drop.
Headed into town.
So not much longer here in this cutscene, and you'll be able to see that nice clean transition again that I was just talking about, going from a cutscene at 60, and on the PC it goes from 60 lock to just right into your unlimited frame rate without missing a beat.
The time fall fast forwards whatever it touches.
Oh, I didn't notice in that picture
can't
that
wash
girl is
everything away.
pregnant as well.
The past just won't let
Okay,
go.
so this is why I like to replay some things too sometimes,
I'll see
especially
where
doing a lot of testing on different
Sam
systems, is
Porter
I'll pick up
Bridges.
on things, so when I go back to play the game for real, then I'll know. She disappeared again, dude. She's gone. Alright, so here we go. We're in that cutscene still, and then now we're in gameplay. Now you saw if you go back and look, you can see the detail on his hair change a little bit. You can see like a few things change because it needed to go to gameplay and not a cutscene, but man, it's smooth, and if you're not looking for it, it can be a little bit hard to spot. I'm gonna run back over here and get this cargo that I didn't get, and we'll just I'm just gonna run around a little bit before we end the video so you can see moving around the world a little bit. I know that was a lot of cutscene and whatnot and some discussion, but that's kind of what we're here to do. I like how it shows your footprints too, where you've been. That's really cool. Let's go out here and grab this lost cargo here. Here we go with the intro song again. Another piece over here we can grab. Oh no, don't fall. Woo! That was close, right? My heart, my heart. What did I miss over here? The first time I played through this, I got everything before I moved on. I'm just trying to get through here with you guys. Let's go over here. Hang in there, Reedus. Lost cargo tools. Come here. Alright. We'll just head down the hill here. You can see what we're doing. I'll do a little pan out here for you too. Very smooth. I mean, this is... The fact that this is being streamed to me, honestly. You can't tell me that isn't nice. I think Death Stranding, not only is this actually a pretty cool game, but this is an interesting showcase for DLSS 2.0 on RTX cards, and also for a service like Geforce Now to stream you a game that looks this good, feels this good. I mean, my controls, they feel really snappy here, which they do usually feel pretty darn good for me on Geforce Now. Oh, a better balance. Let's go down here. We'll get this cargo. We'll check out the water, and I'm sure you guys are probably about ready to wrap it up. We'll get past this, but man, I just can't get over how well optimized, I'll say, this game is. How good it looks, how well it's played on every service so far for me, from Shadow to Geforce Now to my local RTX 2060, on my TV, on my phone, on my monitor. I'm actually really impressed with it. If you guys had been on the fence or thought about trying this game out or checking out some more Geforce Now stuff, just go for it. Try it out. Alright, so I think we'll get ready to end it here. Run by the river. Don't forget to scan, because you'll see stuff like that pop up. Packages you can get. Also gives you a good idea of safe and not safe terrain. So you see that like yellow and red. Red's not good. You can get hurt if you fall from those areas or fall on them. These little guys are the ones that you would you eat for your blood count. I'll take that, thank you very much. Just throw it on my back, it's fine. It's fine. I don't need to be able to get up or bend over when I'm 80. Because I guess in this world you don't worry about living to 80, right? I know, I said I was going to end it back there and I didn't. But we'll end it here. Anyways, guys, thanks a lot for coming to check out this video. Death Stranding, running on Geforce Now. Beautiful looking game everywhere I've played it. Well optimized, running great. Geforce Now is doing a fantastic job of streaming this to my PC. It did a great job on my TV earlier on my Nvidia Shield Pro. And definitely, I'm highly recommending the game for whatever reason. Like I said, I kind of thought I would hate it, and I don't. And as always, I think Geforce Now is a great service. So thanks again for coming and check out the video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Give the video a thumbs up. Ring that notification bell so you know when I drop new videos, and leave me your comments down below letting me know what you think of Geforce Now, Death Stranding, and just about anything else you want to. Thanks again, and I'll catch you in the next video.